Drove a similar distance.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So I'm watching this guy who's on a road trip with a Rivian, and he's trying to make a comparison with his road trip and charging, and then a comparison with gasoline vehicles in the similar cost aspects. This dude is saying because he charged for free. Already listen to this. This is the crap that people are selling.
A gallon that it costs about $214 at the national average rate of $3 a gallon. And still we came off less than $193. And someone may say, hey, you had 2 free charging stops. That's not fair. Every place I've gone, I was able to charge.
So let's back that up, everyone. Let's just play this again.
Did read an article in Motor Trend, they were only get 5 miles a gallon. And so just keep that in mind, but I'm using 21 miles a gallon just to err on the side of caution. I'm going to use 21 miles a gallon. And so in that case, if the vehicle drove a similar distance, 1,500 miles, at 21 miles a gallon, then it costs about $214 at the national.
So he's saying a petrol vehicle at 21 miles a gallon at 1,500 miles, right? And I'm going to tell you there's plenty of vehicles that get way better fuel economy than 21 miles to the gallon, April. Way many more gasoline vehicles. So this is the hoopla. Ready?
Average rate of $3 a gallon. And still we came off less than $193. And some
you were $193 in your Rivian for a 1,500 mile road trip, and you charged for free 3 times. Where's the savings? This is the sugar-coated bullshit that people put out here. Not including how many times you stopped for 20 minutes in your road trip. You would have been days behind us for the same trip that we made in the same day, right? If I took my gasoline-powered brand new Kia K4 on a road trip that gets 375 miles to 1 tank of fuel, 375, 1,500 miles. So we'll just call 375 400, right? 800, 1,200. So 3 times filling up. And how much was it? $30-something? Yeah. Under $40 to charge it. So less than $200. And I had to stop a minute of the fuel. If you had to stop in a gasoline-powered vehicle to fill up, you're filled up in 3 minutes. So he stopped 4 times at 20 minutes a time. So that's 40 minutes. We'll just call it an hour from 2. 2 hours added to your road trip. And this guy said that he got free charging. So let's play some more.
When they say, hey, you had 2 free charging stops, that's not fair. Every place I've gone, I was able to charge for free. It's one of the advantages of having an electric vehicle.
No, that's not one of the advantages. You just got lucky, dude. Not everyone's charging for free because energy isn't free.
It would be even less. I would have avoided another $30 right there. These are some of the advantages.
That's not true. If he had to pay for the 2 other charges, right? And he didn't have to pay for the one, and he was at $196, and his charges were like $28 per charge, right? So he would have been more than a gasoline-powered vehicle.
You have electric over gas vehicles that there's opportunity to charge for free. And also I was able to charge at the Airbnb, which has also didn't cost me any money. So, yeah. So
he charged 3 times for free.
And so I did make
he said he had 2, and then he charged at the Airbnb again, which was 3.
Your electric vehicle as a gas equivalent. Well, this road trip proved that theory is not always correct. And it is highly dependent on the cost of gas and the cost of electricity. And so, but there you have it. And
such bullshit out there. Well, if I took my gasoline-powered vehicle, right, April, on a 1,500 mile road trip, and I didn't have to pay for my fill-ups 2 times, right? I would still be less than a Rivian in the same trip. Does this make sense to anyone out here? I went on a road trip, and I got free fuel, free electric, for my road trip in this comparison. That's not a real comparison. That's not dollars for dollars. That's not apples for apples. You should have paid for every one of your chargings charges, right, to make this comparison. And your comparison would have been, it would cost you more in fees to charge your vehicle for the same destination that it would with a vehicle with 21 miles per gallon, which is low for a vehicle today. What did our Kia get for gas mileage on the highway? We were getting over 300 to a tank in our Kia SUV. I don't know. This is not apples for apples here. I'm sorry. The Duke of Midville. The Duke of Midville is not comparing apples to apples. He's comparing the free lunch line to a guy who's standing in line paying for his food. Right? Did you hear me? He's comparing, he's standing in the free lunch line, and then the other consumer is standing in the have to pay line. The non-free lunch line. You're not making a real comparison here, Duke. I just got to call you out. Call you out. I would have made it 15. You would have been 2 hours behind me for the same trip, and you spent more money if you weren't getting freebies. That's not a real comparison here.